Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasure. Hello, I hope everybody is okay. This is another video for the Woodland Wonders. Don't know what I was going to say then. If you remember last week, we started going through the box of bases that I've got left. And we did, I think we did about 12 different odd pieces last week. Now the rest of the things what are left are like sets of things. So I've got these tiny postcards, which they're going to be little paperclip pockets, and then some just a little bit bigger and some bigger again, and they're going to be pockets. So I've just got some stickers out and some fussy cuts. It's kind of like the last of everything that's left. I'm going to make a little thumb hole. Now I think the smaller ones I'm going to have the thumb hole at the side, and then the bigger ones I'm going to have it at the top. So we'll just do that first. I might pause the filming some parts because obviously I'm doing just a lot of the same thing, and otherwise we're still going to be filming these next year. So I'm obviously keen now to get it all finished, so we can start new series and things next year. So these ones are all going to be at the side because these are going to be little paperclip ones. Yep. So I'm just using my 1 inch. Oh, just on that at the top. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just using the 1 inch circle punch just for a little thumb hole. I think the postcards was from, well, these ones are definitely from Artemis, the bigger ones. I think the smaller ones are from, is it Elopa? Something like that. I've had these a long time, and I always do print them off because they come in handy for for lots of things. And so I think it's nice having a plain postcard digital. It's one of the staples, I think, of you know, your digital kits. Right, let me just move those ones just totally out of the way for now, and we'll do, what's that one? That must be one of those. So let's do that. Right, so I don't need that anymore. I'm just going to get my ink. I have inked them all around, but obviously now it's going to want just the thumb hole ink in. Okay, so all those are now inked up, and what I'm going to do is just glue the edges down, and I need to really try and go as thin as I can because these are quite small, and otherwise they're not going to fit anything in them. So it would have helped if I'd unclogged my glue first. Hopefully that's it. Yeah. So try and go as close to the edge as possible. Probably should have done this on a book. So that's one. When I'm rubbing it down, trying not to push the glue into the pocket. So that's one. I'm filming this on a day that I go to work. It's a Wednesday here, and I'm probably filming this now a good 2 weeks in front, as I'm trying to like video all the Woodland until they're finished, and I'm going to do the same with the mass makes that I've been doing with Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodle and the Tim Holtz paper. So I want to get to the 20th one on that, and plus get all the Edith Holden stuff decorated. So what I've been doing is like filming in blocks. So at the minute I'm filming, you know, all the Woodland ones. I'm going to do all the Tim Holtz ones and then all the Edith Holden ones, and then I can see how many more videos I need to see us through the year. And then as soon as I've got them done, I can obviously start planning the new series. But I've made notes and things like that, but I think until I've totally finished all these ends of the series as off, it's a bit hard to plan. Got too much going off in my head. Right, so that's all those glued. Just give that a little bit of a wipe. So obviously these aren't going to take a lot of decorating. Let's just darken the hole a bit. So yeah, it is literally going to be, you know, something like that. Quite like the bird. Let's give him a ink. Now I have got some of the tea bags out, so let's just see what it looks like with just a bit of something behind him. No, I preferred it without. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick that down, because I don't want to hide all the writing on the postcard. I think it's very nice. So that's that one. This one's a bit more bare. Far too big, too small. Maybe I could I think I quite like that. Let's just give it an ink round. I'm going to say I've obviously not got that much to choose from now. It's getting to that nitty gritty, and I'm obviously not going to print any more off. And it's a waste of time having them sitting in a tin till next year, because I'll be printing them off again next year, whatever. And so I did end up seeing another couple of autumn kits after I'd already got the ones that I was working with and already printed out. So I have actually saved them, or like favourited them in Etsy. So I remember. So that's that one. I think these ones are just going to be too big for this project. Quite like that. So that there. So ink it, glue it. going to be too big. That's going to be too big. Kind of like that. Yeah. Can go there. So I think that's the biggest ones done. Then we've got two small ones. So what happened to that tea bag? I don't know if yeah, I like that. And just glue that on. Like so, just rip a little bit off the bottom. Okay, last one of these ones. It's like speed crafting. I'm going to put that across there like that. Yeah. Probably have to just take the tip of his tail off. So that's those. Now I've picked out some, I haven't got a lot of journal cards left and stuff, so these was the smaller of them, so I'm gonna have to cut some off each one. So let me just pause. So I'm probably gonna have to do one by one because they're obviously gonna be all different sizes. So let's get the width right first. So that's fine, and then I'm gonna need a bit off the bottom. So let's have a look at that. Probably a little bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. And put some tabs on. Just gonna straighten that up. I think it's the top bit that's out a little bit. That should be fine. So that's that. Okay, so I've cut all the tags to size. I'm just gonna pull each one out, just give them an ink round, and then I'm gonna put a tab on them. Oh, I had to pause then. I've got a right cough. So I've got quite a dry throat. I don't know if it's with starting having the heating on quite often or not. But yeah, my throat feels quite dry. And I've got a cup of tea. I'm not that kind of dry. Right, I'm just trying to take the cards out and keep them on the right pocket, because like I say, they've all been cut to the size of the pocket. That, and then the two smaller ones. was lucky that I got any actual cards to fit these, because when I decided to do it, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to leave them empty. But then when I had a route in my bag of what was left, these they just needed a bit at the top and that. So that's that. Let's put the lid on. I'm gonna, for the top ones, I'm gonna put the clipboard ones on. That's quite thick. I did think it was two pieces. Right, so I'm going to try and get it in the middle. Where's my glue? Oh, it's right over there. So I'm just trying got it in the middle-ish. Yep. So that's that one. Do a couple more and then I'll pause again. Right, let's put the finished ones over there. Get another clipboard out. That's probably about in the middle. Okay. That's that one. Yep. Let's do it that way. Oh, whatever way you're going to turn it. I'm just mumbling to myself. What's that? Well, it's a really nice day out there today. Proper autumn day. It was frosty when I got up. All the cars was frosted over and stuff, but now it's gone into really nice sunny day. So that's that. Do like those days where you've got the sun but you've got the crispness of the cold. You can see your breath as you're walking and breathing out. Right, so that's that. I'll pause it and finish these off. So that's that done. So that's used off for the postcards up. So the next ones are going to be paper clips. There's quite a few of these. I could have used some of them. I do like them as like flip ups and that in things. Just put some tape across or make a little hinge. But yeah, I just thought I'd make more pockets. They're better things to have in your stash than just a postcard. I can obviously print more postcards out when I need. So again, I'm just going to ink the hole and where I've cut the thumb hole out. So just go around like so. I need to cut some circles out for the paper clips. So let's do that. Okay, so there's 10 of them all together. I've got 2 circles cut out, so I'll do another 8. This is just over an inch. This, I think it might be 1.5 inches, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's just put that over there. So I've got my paper clips, and I'm just gonna put them over first. These aren't gigantic paper clips. I'll measure one. They're 1.25 inches. I think these are just right. I tried to do something before with some really big paper clips, probably like 2 inch. Yeah, and I just found it a bit difficult. So I do think this is a decent size. Last one. So that's all. Excuse me. All those done. Now did I just do one at the top? Yeah. We'll do that one first to get that out of the way. So the biggest part is going to go at the back. So all I've done is just slid it on. Can't remember if I just glued it down like that. No, it must put the circle over the top. That's right. Sorry, I just had a mental block. And when Julie did hers, because I've said before I did these a while ago, and then Julie had done them, and I said, oh, they was good, and she said, oh yeah, you'd done them. I was like, oh, right. Anyway, she'd cut the tops off so that the rounded bit couldn't be seen over the top. I should have used Fabri-Tac, because I think that will stick to the metal better. Let's see if that's gone down fine. Right, I'm still going to need this, because I need to seal it up. Oh, it's over a bit on that. Let's just go down there again. That's it. Right. And that's a little paperclip pocket. So all the rest are that way, which is better, because you don't then see the circle through the hole. Right, let's hope that this Fabri-Tac's not playing up. La la la. I need like advert music on. Oh, come on. Right, won't be a sec. Okay, I'm down to the last three. The glue's misbehaving. I'm on the last bit of the fabric, so it's being slow, it's being gonky. Right, so small end in the inside, big end on the outside. It just gives you a bit more to grip onto when you clip it to something. And then, like I said, I've cut the ends off the circles just so one end's got a flat end. I've just put a dollop of the glue on top of the paper clip, and then oops, sorry, I was just trying to be a bit more tidy. The tables getting full, can't move. Can't move. So just press it down to make sure it's, yeah. Should be fine. Right, last one. Yeah, I'll just put it away, haven't I, without putting glue on this. Right, then we'll press that one down. And then all these won't glue in across the top and across the bottom because these are going to be a side opening. So try and do it fine. Like so. Yep. I'd have probably been best getting those grip things that I've got to just hold them shut, but obviously I'm not. Not getting them, obviously. Don't know why, but that's that. And again, these are going to just be decorated, really simple. So yeah, we're just going to decorate them simple. As I've said before, we don't need to make every piece a masterpiece because yeah, your journals and that would just be too full, too bulky and far too busy. So let's get rid of these little bits. And I do want to use this little acorn, so let's get that used up. Probably got no grip on my finger because they're covered in glue. Oh, I think I've got it. I prefer it that way. So that's that one. we decided they was all too big, didn't we? So they're definitely going to be bigger, too big for the smaller ones. So yeah, I think just put these mushrooms on. Oh, don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't feel ill or anything. I think I just feel tired. Quite sluggish, like a big fat slug. Right, so, but yeah, I think we'll do the same. Oh, let's use this random leaf up. Oh dear. I've not put the top on properly. I think I might have to take it off and give it a wipe. Don't think there's any more leaves. I think that's them done. Right. So just press them down. I don't mind not using the stickers because I've got little wallets for stickers and I feel like they're better to store than just little bits of paper. So I'd prefer to get all these little bits used. So that's all those done. I'm just going to move these out of the way. So again, I found some quite small cards out. I'm guessing they're all going to want cutting down. That one's pretty perfect for that one. So that one's okay for that one. Let's just put that in there so I know that it's got a home. I think they was one of the smaller ones that I got out. So yeah, that's going to want some taken off the top. So let's see how that one goes. Should work, but it might need a little bit more. Still a little bit more. And then just a little bit off the side. Then you're going to need a little bit of ink in round just to ink the sides back up that's been cut away. So that's that one. Right, I'll go through those and get back to you. So same again, I'm just going to pull them out, ink around them and stick their little tabs on. Let's so these are the I think called are the Whale Tails. These are what Julie sent me from Camellia Crafts. These are the smaller size. They're still a bit big for these kind of things. I suppose I could have put a bit of like ribbon on them or something. Alright, so that's that one. I think I've just dislodged it. Oh, I'm struggling today. Oof. Right, so one. There's hardly anything left of that. I'm going to say I'm not a great lover of small things. I find it quite fiddly. So at least that's some more gone from the pile, and like I say, it's got all the last things used up, which is great. And saying then even, I mean, I have put a lot of the packs up in Etsy, but yeah, I've also saved a lot for for me to use as well. So even if I don't get them used this year, they're still there for whenever. I'm going to say, like Woodlands, you can do it any time of the year. Doesn't have to be autumn or winter. I think this is gunked up now, you know, because I'd not put the lid on properly. Yeah, sorry if I've not been great company today. I felt fine when I got up. I didn't feel well on Monday, and I did spend the whole day in bed. I'll have told you about it. I've got a touch of costochondritis. Then yesterday I didn't feel too bad. I just sat and did orders all day, but by the time I was getting back in bed, my ribs and stuff was really sore. Yeah, and then got up this morning and thought, oh, I feel like, you know, it's nearly gone. And then, yeah, just all of a sudden feel shocking. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to finish the video and just get them finished off and put away, because yeah, in another 2 hours I've got to be going to work, so I really need to get my act together and go to work. Yeah, today we will hear about if we've got to work through this next lockdown. Obviously, like I say, I'm now videoing these a couple of weeks in front, so by the time you see it, especially like the people in the UK, we should now be halfway through this second lockdown. But yeah, at this point we don't know who's going to be working and who's not going to be working, because many of the non-essential shops are going to be offering a click and collect service, so you can order online and then just come and collect it from store. And I think the doors will be like open, and whether you have to come at a certain time or just somebody's at the door, you know, constantly or whatever, I'm not too sure of. But yeah, they're obviously going to need staff bringing parcels in, sorting them. I think they'll be doing like in-store picking and things. So, and I think that's probably what's up with me, because I really don't want to be there. I'm ready to just lock myself in the house again for a few weeks, because yeah, the numbers are getting quite worrying and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'd sooner just be at home. So yeah, I think I think that's probably what it is. I mean, I've obviously still got a touch of costochondritis, and I think I've got a cold coming. But I think it's not a cold. I think it's more of a change of weather kind of thing. But yeah, I think I feel quite like sicky, but I do think that's nerves. Because I've kind of told myself I've only got to go today, and then that'll be it for 4 weeks. Because yeah, I mean, last week I'll have told you I was lucky that, well, not lucky, but Ryan had got a temperature, and we both had to stay off work and get a test, which we knew we hadn't got it. It was a thing, you know, work insisted that we both take a test just to be sure, but obviously we wasn't worried or anything like that. So yeah, obviously they came back negative, so I ended up with a week off, you know, while I was waiting for the test, doing the test and waiting for the results. And then the next time I was supposed to be in work, we'd kind of gone back into the you can't go around anybody's house. Family members and stuff, you know, have got to be in your bubble, can't be in, you know, lots of bubbles. So I'd said to my mum, you know, you can't be in my oldest daughter's bubble and our bubble. So I says, you be in her bubble, and I'll sort something out with work. So I didn't have to then go on the Friday because it was the school holidays, and Eleanor was off school. So obviously I had no childcare, so I was able to ring in that day and say, I don't need to think about this. Oh, that's just really confused me. I think that's right. That yeah, I got no childcare because obviously the restrictions or whatever had changed. So I've kind of not been to work now for a good week and a half. But before I was off, I was that last week starting to feel quite panicky and stuff, because there's more and more and more people out shopping. Like where I work on a retail park, it was as if, you know, some shop was having like some massive closing down sale. It was absolutely craziness. And you can feel the panic in the air because nobody knows what's going on. Obviously, everybody's worrying about Christmas presents and all the rest of it. And, yeah, they're just going... I'm just trying to find a little... one of those whale tails. Just going crazy. And, yeah. And obviously... customers, you know, they walk straight up to you, and so yeah, my anxiety was kind of rising, feeling like I really don't want to be here. And yeah, I mean, obviously everything we pick up and stuff, we're having to wipe it down, and oh yeah. So anyway, I'm kind of getting to the, oh my goodness, I just don't want to be there. And then, you know, the government said that everything was going to shut down for 4 weeks apart from essentials. So I was kind of thinking, yes, that's it. I can be at home like for a month and kind of keep out of it. And yeah, and then they changed it. It was like, but shops can do this click and collect. So at this point, nobody knows who, what, when, and all the rest of it. So we shall see. Anyway, sorry about grumbling, but yeah, I did come over feeling really quite not very well. I don't feel as bad now, but I do think it's it's just worry. So I just need to put my big girl pants on, go to work today, and just see what's the crack. And if I do end up having to go into work, you know, I might possibly ring in sick with stress or something. But I don't think I'll be one of those who are picked to go in. It just depends how they sort it out and how much stuff they think they need for it and stuff. So hopefully, because I know there is some people who don't want to be at home, who want to be still at work and stuff. So hopefully it'll be people will volunteer, and then if there's not enough volunteers, then they'll, you know, whatever. Right, I'm going. So we have made lots of postcard pockets, and they're postcard pocket paper clips. So these ones, you could still paper clip them in if you wanted, or you could stick them down. I would probably stick these ones down, to be honest. And like the ones that are top loaders, I would probably just glue it down 3 sides and then have something at the back, because I don't really think they're wide enough to have anything going that way. I think you'd be best going that way. So I'm really happy with those. I'm going to say just really simple. We've made nearly 20 of them, which it's not bad, is it, in less than an hour. So right, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you soon. I shall update you all and let you know what's going off. So bye for now. Bye.